Hey, it's Tuxedo Mark. It's 5:38 p.m. on Friday, May 12th, 2023, and I want to show you the latest stuff I got of a story. Because I was west today. Okay, so as all of you are aware, the new Zelda game, Tears of the Kingdom, came out today. So I woke up this morning at like seven something in the morning. And I was thinking of going straight out to Walmart to get the game, but I didn't. I took care of the pets and everything. And then I went to my local Walmart. They were completely sold out. They had like three rows or three slots in the um, Switch case, and all of them were empty. And the lady working at electronics said that there was a line that formed when the store opened, and all of the copies were gone. Okay, so I decided to drive to another city, to Ocala in Marion County, and this is something that I've been meaning to do for a while. To like check out the Barnes and Noble there and check out the mall because I haven't been to that mall in a long time. So I started driving there, but I stopped at another Walmart on the way just to check, see if they had Tears of the Kingdom. They did not. Again, three spots for it in the Switch case, all three of them empty. So I continued on my quest. I stopped at a third Walmart. There wasn't even a spot for it in the case. And they had like, it seemed to me like they had much bigger cases for the video games. They took up like an entire wall, and the cases were much higher and everything. I didn't even see a spot for Tears of the Kingdom. So I asked the guy in electronics, and he said, for whatever reason, they didn't even get a shipment of the game. Kind of an oversight, I think. But I did find this. So I decided to get this, a DVD. It's a Magic Mike 3-film collection. Now, I've never seen any of these films, but I've been meaning to check it out. And I know Channing Tatum from the G.I. Joe films. Plus, he had a hilarious cameo in This Is the End, the James Franco film. Oh, and it looks like Elizabeth Banks and Amber Heard are in the second one, so that's cool. Um, Olivia Munn is in the first one. I got a cheap DVD starring her recently. I don't know if I've ever seen her in anything. Selma Hayek Pinault is in the third one. Okay. All right. So I look forward to watching these and see. I'm not sure why they're not listed in order. I guess they want to put the latest one up top, but anyway. So I look forward to checking that out. But then I continued on my way to Ocala. I stopped by Big Lots there, just looked through the DVDs. There wasn't anything that I wanted. I stopped by a shopping plaza that had the Barnes and Noble in it. So I went into Barnes and Noble to look around because I haven't been in Barnes and Noble in the years. They had a cool manga section, but see, here's a few things. They had a bunch of Zelda manga. There were these three large editions, like these like collections of manga, like each of them based on a different game. Kind of pricey. It was like 20 something bucks each, but they had only three of the five. Now they also had a whole bunch of volumes of, I think it was the Twilight Princess manga. There are at least 11 volumes to that thing, and they didn't have all of them. So I just passed on all of that. I checked to see if they had some other titles like Gundam or Ghost in the Shell, Alita Battle Angel. They didn't have none of that. They had Sailor Moon. They had the Eternal editions of the Sailor Moon manga, volumes 1 through 10. That's the whole thing. There are these giant books, and they're wrapped in plastic, and they've got like security tags on all of them. And there were also the 2 volumes of Codename Sailor V, the prequel manga that actually started out the whole thing. I was so tempted to get all of these, but I did the math in my head, and it turns out getting all of them would have cost me like, let's see, $28 each. So, $336 before tax. And I had a feeling that I wasn't ever going to read them because I've got the original English editions of the manga already, and I know they're not completely accurate, all that, but yeah, so I passed on that, but it was kind of difficult. I wanted to see if there were any Archies. I looked in the graphic novel section. They didn't have any Archies. It was mostly all like DC and Marvel. I checked the magazine rack, and they had a small selection of Archies, like maybe 14 copies or something on the bottom shelf. So that's something. Anyway, I explored some other stores in the plaza. Then I went to the mall, and the mall is in surprisingly decent shape. The mall in my county closed last year, but this mall is kind of bustling actually. All of there weren't very many empty storefronts as far as I could tell, and all of the spaces in the food court were in operation. So I guess malls can do well in large population centers in urban areas, at least for now. Anyway, after that, oh, and I went into GameStop. I didn't see Tears Tears of the Kingdom anywhere in GameStop, and I wasn't really gonna ask them. But anyway, then I turned around and I stopped to eat at an Indian restaurant. I've never had Indian food before. So I had some curry chicken and some other stuff. Came with a bunch of rice, and it was good. Then I came home. Then I decided to check Target's website, and it said they had Tears of the Kingdom in stock, but I decided to call and ask. And the guy that picked up was like, "Oh yeah, we still got a bunch of copies of that." So I drove to the nearest Target in another county. It wasn't too far away. It was like a half hour. I got it. Yeah, they really did have a bunch of copies. Can't wait to play this. Of course, first I've got to just probably go download a bunch of updates and stuff. So, yeah. But I definitely look forward to playing this. I've been a Zelda fan since the 90s. The first games that I got were, the NES games. So, anyway, that's it. That was my big quest. and I've claimed my prize. So yeah. Hey Donal, I'm good. How are you? Okay. So that's it. I'm probably gonna unwrap this and stick it in the Switch and let the updates update, like download and update. So yeah. Just want to share all of that with you, and that's it. It's 5:49 p.m. and that's it. Thanks for watching.